The double murder of Molly LaRue and Geoff Hood in 2008 stands as a haunting testament to the potential dangers that lurk in even the most serene and remote locations. The couple's shared love for the great outdoors led them to embark on a through hike of the Appalachian Trail, a journey that ultimately ended in tragedy, forever altering the narrative of their adventure. Molly LaRue and Geoff Hood, a young couple known for their adventurous spirit, embarked on a fateful journey in 2008 to hike the Appalachian Trail. Stretching over 2,000 miles from Georgia to Maine, the trail is revered by hikers for its stunning natural beauty and challenging terrain. Molly and Geoff, like many others, were drawn to its allure, seeking a unique and immersive experience in the wilderness. As they made their way through the picturesque landscape, Molly and Geoff encountered fellow hikers, shared stories around campfires, and embraced the camaraderie that the trail often fosters. Their journey seemed to be progressing well until that ill-fated morning in May, when their lives were tragically cut short. On May 12, 2008, other hikers came across a scene that would forever be etched into their memories. Approaching a campsite near the trail in the George Washington National Forest in Virginia, they stumbled upon a gruesome tableau. The tent that Molly and Geoff had pitched was slashed open, its fabric tattered and torn. What they found inside was a horrifying sight that would send shockwaves through both the hiking and true crime communities. Molly and Geoff had been brutally murdered. The details of the crime were chilling, indicating a level of violence that seemed incongruous with the serene surroundings. The nature of the attack, occurring in such a remote and isolated area, highlighted the vulnerability of hikers in situations where help could be hours or even days away. The discovery prompted an extensive and meticulous investigation that would span years and involve multiple law enforcement agencies. Authorities were faced with numerous challenges. Evidence could be easily compromised in the outdoor setting, and the remote location made it difficult to secure the area properly. Nonetheless, they were determined to uncover the truth and bring justice to the victims. The investigation revealed that Molly and Geoff had not been randomly targeted. As details emerged, it became clear that they had encountered their assailant before the attack. This discovery added another layer of complexity to the case, as investigators worked to piece together the events leading up to the murders. Every clue, no matter how small, was scrutinized in an effort to reconstruct the timeline of the crime. Finally, in 2012, a major breakthrough occurred. David Eisenhower, a former student at Virginia Tech, was arrested and charged with the murders of Molly LaRue and Geoff Hood. Eisenhower's connection to the victims was established, and evidence suggested that he had carefully planned and executed the attack. His arrest was a turning point in the case, providing a sense of closure to the victims' families and a glimmer of hope for justice. Eisenhower's trial laid bare the chilling details of the crime. The prosecution presented evidence that painted a disturbing picture of a meticulously planned assault. While the motive behind the murders remained murky, the evidence suggested that Eisenhower's actions were deliberate and premeditated. The trial ultimately led to a guilty verdict, and David Eisenhower was sentenced to prison for the rest of his life. While the legal proceedings provided a degree of closure, the scars left by the tragedy would never fully heal for the families of Molly LaRue and Geoff Hood. Their story serves as a grim reminder of the potential dangers that outdoor enthusiasts can encounter, even in the most remote and beautiful locations. The case also ignited discussions about safety measures for hikers and campers, prompting calls for increased awareness and preparedness when venturing into the wilderness. In the wake of this tragedy, hikers have become more vigilant about their surroundings, and authorities have stepped up efforts to ensure the safety of those who explore the great outdoors. The double murder of Molly LaRue and Geoff Hood remains a somber chapter in the annals of true crime, a stark reminder that danger can lurk where we least expect it. Their love for adventure and the outdoors, tragically cut short, stands as a poignant reminder to cherish every moment and to be vigilant, even in the midst of nature's grandeur.